Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is August 2024, and if you are new to the channel, it has been 12 years that I have been tracking my net worth every single month. Started in May 2012 with about $4,000, and you'll have to stay tuned to see where we're at today 12 years later. But August really was not a super eventful month, so just standard pay for me, $13,403. I'm still making about $175,000 a year before bonuses. We did just get our quarterly earnings from last year, and our company is killing it again. I work in the pharmaceutical industry, as I mentioned in a previous video. So I should be somewhere around 180% of my bonus multiple for March 2025, which should put me around $50,000 bonus that month. So really looking forward to that. Not a whole lot of expenses this month. I mentioned earlier we were in the like a natural conservation program, and so we did not have to pay anything this month for that. But I am expecting probably a $15,000 check at the end of September for that payment for us killing invasive species and things like that. But moving forward, taxes were almost $3,200. I put $804 in my 401k, $633 in the HSA, $345 in insurance, and took home $8,400. And then for my wife, she is teaching part-time. For the month of August, it was between summer classes. So she only got paid for 2 weeks in August, and she'll go back to normal for September. But she's teaching the same amount of classes, 3 classes for September. So she made $500, took home $428. Both of our tenants paid rent. One of them renewed, and so they have lived there, I think, 4 years now, and the other one's lived there for 5 years. So the one that I think house number 7 or 8 has renewed for her 5th year. So we decided not to increase the rent on her. It's been fairly low maintenance. I did have to go change a light fixture, which was like $10 this month. But other than that, no rental property repairs of any kind. So we did well there. And then I have $2,500 in other income this month. And so I'll go ahead and jump forward to net worth. Most of that comes from miscellaneous expenses here. So we had a four-wheeler that was valued at $5,000. We paid $3,000 for the four-wheeler. We ended up selling the four-wheeler this month for $5,500, so $2,500 more than what we had paid for it. And so that's the $2,500 that you see in other income on the other tab. The reason we sold the four-wheeler was to buy a Polaris Ranger, like a side-by-side. I don't know what people call them, but it's similar to a four-wheeler, a little bit bigger, and has like a utility bed and stuff like that. So that can help me with firewood and haul my wife and daughter around the property and stuff. So we went ahead and increased that to 9,500. But really, no super exciting, eventful updates here. Houses went up their standard 2% in value. I did check the Kelley Blue Book on the cars. They're all like very, very close to these ranges. I am keeping an eye on them, but they've really not changed that much, thankfully. Stock market this month was really interesting. Early August, I thought I was going to have to report a horrible earnings or update for the end of August here. We kind of crashed in the middle of August. I think S&P was down like 500 points, or it was at 5,600. And then it quickly came back, and we're right now back to all-time highs at 5,600. So um, for us, a lot of it, my wife's 403b here is really heavy in S&P 500. My 401k, probably 200,000 of this is in the Treasury money market accounts at like 5.25% interest. So this one really did not get hit hard. But at the end of the month, everything is up. So HSA, we crossed 70,000. My 401k is at 273,000, and my wife's is at 243,000. So we are approaching the $600,000 mark. We made about 12,000 in investments this month. My feeling on the market right now, I feel like things are pretty overpriced, to be honest. I feel like I'm thinking I'm not making any moves right now. Since I have 200,000 just sitting in money market accounts, I'm leaving the other 243,000 in the S&P. I am thinking though about selling my wife's S&P 500 accounts and then moving her into money markets, but just to go a little bit more conservative. But I don't know. I'm contemplating right on the edge. I think right now I'm just not gonna really do too much, but we'll see where the market goes here. For debts, no real exciting update. These three we made minimum payments on. For the house, we put an extra $2,033 towards the house. We should be able to put an extra 14 or 15,000 next month when we get the money for the resource conservation plan. So that should bring this down close to 40,000, which will be exciting. But it's been kind of slow paying off the house here for the past few months. Having to pay for that invasive species brush management stuff. So total debt is down about $4,000 to 786,000. Cash, no change. We put that 2,000 we saved this month. We just put it towards house number 8, and then for rental checkings account, it's up to 25,319, which is the highest that account has ever been at. I'm not foreseeing any major expenses coming with their 2 rental properties. Both of them are in pretty good shape, so I'll just keep my fingers crossed. But concluding August 2024, net worth is at $1,540,900. So that is about, I don't know, 21,000 net worth increase compared to last month. So we're just above our goal pace. So I have the goal pace here. I'm 475,000 ahead of the goal pace. Our goal is to have $4 million by 40 years old. That's another 10 years for us. I think we're going to crush that and hit out of the park. I think we'll honestly be probably 35 when we have 4 million. At the pace that we're going, if I look back here a year ago, August 2023, we were at 1.16 million, and now today we're at 1.54 million. So we've added almost 400,000. So we're averaging about 300 or $30,000 a month net worth increase. So yeah, at that pace, I mean, it should be 2 or 3 years, and I should be able to save about $1 million, which is crazy to think about. I go back to 2012, 13, 14, and it took 4 years to save 100,000, and then now it takes 4 months to save 100,000, and not even that much. So super thankful. The only other update I really have is I mentioned last month I got my real estate license. Um, I did not realize it would take 3 weeks of applying with the state to actually issue me a license. So they just issued my license on Thursday this week, and then I'm still in the process of interviewing with a managing broker. I have hung my license in the state that I work in, so I am in active status, and I do have my license hung with a managing broker. I am just trying to find somebody to like join a team and work on a team, and I'll have to do that part time on nights and weekends just to get going. So. That's really the only other update. I mean, real quickly, here's our loan amortization schedule. We still have about 3 more years of paying off house number 8, but that is the main goal right now, is just to get house number 8 paid off. So thank you all for tuning in. Not a super exciting August. September will probably be a little bit more exciting if we can get that 14 or 15,000 from the conservation program. So other than that, yeah, nothing really exciting. So just keep on working, keep saving, keep investing. And thank you all for tuning into the video. If you have any questions, comments, things that you'd like to see in future videos, just comment them down below. Next month's videos are on the screen now. And as always, thank you all for joining, and we will see you in the next video.